The Brian Gould Show features content from the internet and current events throughout the world. All photos, videos, names, and other content is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't fall asleep. It's rude.
Good Monday morning, and welcome to a new episode of the Brian Gould Show. Of course, I'm your host, Brian Gould, along with...
Holy smokes, is that me? No, that's not me, is it? No, I'm not. Holy.
Yeah, this is my counterpart, Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
And you are not staring in a mirror because the object is not larger than it appears.
I'm
it
glad.
is
I
that
thought
large.
maybe I might have gained like 250 pounds or
Wow.
something.
Okay, so
He's not even that large. I can't bust
the
him.
backstory with this kid, guys. This is Arnold. His name's Arnold. This
Named after a pig from Green Acres.
Ouch, easy there.
Oh.
It took place in Rhode Island over the weekend, and the server decided to put, as you can see there, Fatty, instead of asking what his name was, or just putting guy in green shirt. For those of you that have not worked in the service industry, I've bartended, and you walk up, and Joe, you walk up and say, hey, I want a Budweiser. Cool. And I don't ask your name. I'm busy. I don't ask your name.
Joe, I'll have a Budweiser. Cool.
And I get you a bottle of Budweiser. I give it to you. You give me your card, or you don't. Hey, do you want to start a tab? Yeah, sure I do. Okay, great. I haven't asked for your name, so I'm looking at you. You're wearing a Florida Pro Wrestling t-shirt, so I might put Pro Wrestling shirt or guy with glasses. You know, you can manipulate the name field there. So this server obviously didn't do that.
Something to describe the customer.
Exactly. Well, he definitely described the customer. So customer says he was signing his slip. He didn't really pay attention to it yet, and then he just happened to read and saw up in the corner what it said, and he's like, wow, my heart just dropped. And then he took a picture of it, put it up on Facebook, and it went viral. Well, a TV station up there caught onto it and ran with it as a news story. The restaurant owner, Antonio Ambrosi, told WPRI TV that servers are required to put the customer's name on the check. Writing the name personalizes it for their visit. And yesterday an employee wrote the word Fatty on the check, Ambrosi said. And Ambrosi's very familiar with the employee who handled this order. You know why?
Why?
It's his 18-year-old son.
Oh.
So long story short here, Ambrosi terminated his son. He even apologized. He tried to reach out to Arnold, but he had to apologize to him through Facebook. Just more or less said that he took full accountability for what happened.
They tried to give him a $50 gift card.
Ambrosi even has offered him a $50 gift card as an attempt to entice Arnold to come back.
That's not much, though. I mean, that's
That's
appetizer
for that guy. Yikes!
Come on.
And the son did apologize through Facebook. He tried to get in touch with him personally. He said, "What I did was immature, and I acted without taking the consequence, or without thinking about the consequences. I acted in a way that was rude, childish, and totally inappropriate. Due to my actions, I was terminated, rightfully so."
Here's where I have a problem with this, Brian. I just thought about this. He waited to get home. He didn't say anything right then and there, did he?
Some people don't have the backbone to do that.
But he can put it up on social media.
Well, some people are that way. They're social media badasses.
If I'm that insulted, I'm going to go right to the manager.
Yeah. It's just how you react to it, how
you
I
wait
react
till you
to
get
it.
home.
He might have done it right then and there in the restaurant. It doesn't say. It doesn't say if he waited till he got home. It just said he posted it right. I don't know if it even. No, it doesn't even say right away.
If you're in that situation and you're the restaurant manager, and they point out to you right then and there, look what was written on my check, wouldn't you take that check and just go, here you go? It's on.
If it's brought to my attention, then yeah, like sorry, I'm deeply sorry that this happened. Yeah, absolutely, I'd rip that up right in front of them and tell them, don't worry about it. It's not on you. It's on us.
I would have just said, no, that's the server's name. Her name is Patty, and it's just a line. The ink is missing. That's all. It's Patty.
Unfortunately, it says
it's not
Fatty.
like he hasn't been called Fatty before. He
Table
probably
2.
has all his life, and it's a sad situation, but it's not meant for the customer to be seen. For that to be seen.
We all come up with names and nicknames. I mean, I've worked in the service industry, and some stuff just comes up, and you hope that it stays internal. And this obviously did not stay internal.
No, not at all.
That's too bad. I mean, I hate to laugh because it's not funny, but it is funny because.
I mean, he's wearing a shirt.
The kid got caught,
Yeah, the 18-year-old son of the owner.
I mean, how embarrassing.
Do you think he really got fired, or do you think that's just...
Oh, yeah, it says in the article that he fired him and he's not allowed to eat. But it's a disgrace.
But you don't blame you don't believe everything you see on Facebook either.
Well, listen, look, if it's me, you embarrass not only my restaurant, but the family name's known out there. It's a family-owned business. Yeah, don't come back in here. At least not for a while, for a long while.
Yeah,
but nothing. No way, Joe. It's not happening that way.
The father might not have been as stern as he's making it out to be and saying, "Oh, I fired him." Yeah, you have to do that in the public eye, but...
So you wouldn't fire Alex? You just give him a slap on the wrist?
I'd probably laugh at him. Say, really, of all the names, that's the stupidest thing to do.
Not when your money's on the line.
Fire the kid.
With my son,
You
Leo.
make him a dishwasher.
Side note, speaking of sons, today's my son Leo's 4th birthday.
Happy birthday, Leo.
Happy birthday, little
buddy.
big man. My little buddy.
4 years.
4 years old. But if Leo did something like that, I mean... Love my son, but dude, you're done. You're gone. Yeah, he can. He can spell his name.
Ask him to spell Fatty.
Oh, Joe, Joe. I'd fire my kid. Sorry, man.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd give him a stern lecturing and just say, look.
I'd fire him for now.
Different position.
And then later on down the road.
Don't you have to be over 21 to serve?
No.
I thought if alcohol is involved.
18 and older.
So you can serve alcohol at 18?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep. 18 and older to serve. But,
wow.
But that's too bad.
Poor Fatty.
Yeah.
Here, what's Arnold's last name? I'm gonna write him. in simple.
He is not answering anybody since that happened.
He's angry.
He's mad.
Man, where do you go from there?
Well, you don't go to the state of Rhode Island for the next week because there might be a Twix shortage.
A what?
Twix shortage.
Twix?
Bad joke.
I got you.
Yeah.
He's going to drown his sorrow.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. So 50 Cent got arrested over the weekend. And
for cussing. Come on.
He was the feature on a cruise ship that went through the Caribbean and got he was singing one of his songs, rapping one of his songs, and got arrested because they're in an area where you're not allowed to cuss in public. So he got arrested and then bailed out, paid the fine, and the cruise line shipped him home.
Really?
Whose fault is that? When you get down to the meat and potato and the crumbs that fall off the slice of bread and butter that you're eating there, whose fault is that?
Well, I'm booking for FPW. When I book a wrestler, I know what to expect.
I tell you, this is what I want. I want whatever they bring to the table, but what are they not allowed to do?
If I know this guy's going to use all these weapons and bleed all over the place, I'm not going to book him.
And that pisses off the people that you book.
If you're booking 50 Cent, you need to know what kind of rap he does.
Yep.
And what his lyrics contain.
And if you know that he's cursing and cussing,
ask him to
you either
censor
tell him censor it exactly, or B, you take your boat in an area where it's allowed.
Right. Or you book Barry Manilow.
Or book Barry Manilow.
Or book Barry Manilow. Exactly.
That is, I blame it on the cruise line. Unless we find out later on that the cruise line came to him and said, "Hey, look, we're going through this area.
You need to tone it down.
You got to tone it down." And he either went gangster and said, "Screw you guys, I'm sticking to my lyrics," or he honestly didn't know. So someone dropped the ball somewhere.
If that was Kanye,
Oh, Kanye
it'd
would
be
have.
all over the place.
Yeah.
It'd be more than a bigger story than what it is now.
Either he decided to say, screw it, I'm going to do it my way, or he was not informed and got, I don't know. I have yet to hear.
Or it could be, like I said, a publicity stunt where to keep his name relevant. When was the last time you heard of 50 Cent?
And he can just go into a local nightclub, fire off a round or two, and get arrested that way. Why would you even bother?
And it would get his street cred back.
Oh, you know what? Okay, bad reference there. Sorry, Orlando. That was kind of you see where I was going with that. You know how some rappers just carry guns and shoot them off, and
Some rappers?
some do that to keep
I
their
think
names
most
relevant.
rappers.
Now you're stereotyping.
Yeah.
You're not prejudiced, are you?
Not me.
Oh, no, not you.
We're not getting into that gun control again.
That's a hot topic, man.
Absolutely it is.
And for those of you that are still faithfully listening, I appreciate it. For those that have dropped off
We love you, man.
and may coincidentally come back to listen to this episode because you're mad about views on guns and gun control that I have, wipe your nose and wipe away your tears and start being big boys and girls about it. It's just my stance on it. I'm not saying people with guns are bad or whatever, but there's some bad people with guns. So anyways, moving forward, get off that topic.
And me, on the other hand, I say a lot of off-the-wall things on this show. Some of them I truly believe, some of them I don't. A lot of times I do it just for the shock factor. Okay, so don't take everything I say too seriously.
Oh, you have to.
And if I offend you, I am sorry.
Liar.
I'm sure it'll happen again.
All right, so you asked me off air, and now that we're on air, about this whole Brexit thing.
Yes.
The UK. Okay, so how this works is the UK is made up of Britain, Ireland, or not Britain, England, Ireland, Northern Wales, and I feel bad now. It's like 5 countries that make up the United Kingdom. Okay, and they're part of this European Union, which is all the countries of Europe. Most of them. I think there's a total of 34 or 36 that make up this union. So when to make an example out of it, look at the European Union is the United States. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
England, Northern Wales, Ireland, and what's
Great Britain?
no. England, Ireland, Northern Wales, 2 other countries. I feel bad
Scotland.
for thank you, Scotland, and blah, 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 blah. There's another one. Okay, it would be like taking example: Florida, Georgia,
The whole East Coast.
North and South Carolina, and pick your 5th one.
Okay.
Okay, 5 states that are actually countries are tired of using the same money system, the same constitution, and a handful of other bylaws of the United States, and they just broke away and said, "Yeah, we're tired." Okay, the United Kingdom, those 5 countries, more or less got pulled into using the euro as currency. Okay, you don't want the peso, the Canadian dollar, and the United States dollar to all merge into one and be called the North American dollar.
Okay.
Because our dollar in Mexico
Isn't worth.
is buco bucks.
Right.
You live like a millionaire down there. You go to Canada, you don't live quite as rich, but you live a little bit rich. So if Canadians and Mexicans were on board and it forced the United States to go to a North American dollar, those 5 states that I listed give you the big arm up middle finger and say, you know what, I'm tired of using that universal currency because it's not worth the same.
Right.
And I don't want Mexicans to be able to just come right in and get my jobs, or Canadians to come in and just get my jobs. And so long, really weird, unique, long story made a little bit short is these 5 countries broke away and said, look, we're not using the euro, we're not doing all that stuff. You guys have a nice day.
They did a heel turn.
No offense, it wasn't like F you, we're out, but it was like, we're tired of it. You're forcing us to do this, we're not doing it anymore. A rebellion, no, they just broke away. So does it crash the economy? Because that's what everyone here is worried about, is because people with 401ks, you have a depending on who handles it, yourself, a broker, whoever, takes portions of your retirement money and invests it in high risk European stocks and businesses. And right now with Greece being down, the last couple years, their economy crashed. England's been okay and stable. A few countries have been stable, but pulling the weight for the rest of Europe. Now you pull those stable economies out, and what ends up happening is you have your money invested in those countries, they pull out of that union, and your dollar's not worth anything now. So does it crash our economy? No, because it makes up a third of what we do here business-wise in our 401ks. The smart thing to do, obviously, which everyone's probably doing right now, and if you have a 401k and don't know where your money's positioned, and if you do know it's positioned overseas in the high-risk stuff over there,
go get it.
Go move it right now.
Yeah.
Go online and move it to medium risk here locally, or low risk locally. Will it cause us to crash? Absolutely not. It's going to hurt. Your $1 bill might be worth 42 cents now, depending on how much you have invested in that over there. It's going to drop substantially, but it's not going to crash us. And that's what I hate with the media right now, is we're going to go through another recession because 5 countries pulled out of the European Union. No, that's absolutely absurd. It's going to hurt what you have invested for the long term. But again, it's long term. You take it out, you move it somewhere else, and you gain it back later. It's just going to take a while.
Don't we have enough problems to worry about? We shouldn't have to worry about other people.
We're not worried about them. We're worried about what they did because our money's tied up in them.
What's that? What's to say that can't happen here in the United States?
Okay, well, now since all this has happened, the rumor is Texas, and that it's been a rumor for decades now, that Texas wants to pull out of the United States and be its own country.
Yeah.
And good luck, the steers, and
you might start seeing things like that happening around here.
We're joined by
nobody likes the president.
We're joined by a constitution, and it doesn't necessarily mean that sheet of paper. I mean, it was written and signed many moons ago, and it's not been updated in a long time.
And
so
no, I wasn't around to sign it, Brian.
No, you were there to write it.
I was there to write it. But no, that could happen around here, where state after state after state just gets tired of conforming to the government, to the president, and they just go off on their own and decide to run things differently rather than as a country, just run it as a state. And it could make a big difference.
Well, as of this stage right now, nobody has the brass balls yet to step up to the plate statewise here, and say, we're doing the same thing they did.
If you're a candidate for the presidency, do you address that, or do you work off it, or what would you just steer clear of it?
Right now, Hillary and Trump have addressed it. You have to address it.
I'd listen to Trump on a situation like this. I'd listen to Trump more because he's a businessman.
It's a business decision, but also it's a political. It's both. It really is both. Short term, it's going to be a business thing because of the money that's tied up into it. Long term, it's political because those 5 countries that broke off get to make up their own minds on their own stuff, politically, and viewpoint and stances and all of the above. And again, how does it affect us? you're not going to see gas prices jump. You're not going to see the cost of corn go up or down. You're not going to see anything like that because that doesn't affect the Middle East. It doesn't.
Probably won't even notice it.
No, it's all stock and economical stuff that, for those of you that don't pay attention to that stuff, unless you follow your 401ks or your stocks or your bonds and everything else that goes into that, if you don't follow that, then you're not going to notice. You're going to log in one day and look at your account and say, damn, my $15,000 investment so far through my 401k is down to about $12,000. But guess what? It comes back. That's what it always does. So short term, it'll bother money here that's invested, not what's in your pocket right now. Because it's money you're not holding anyways, so it's going to either go up or down regardless.
And those of you that don't have money, it's not going to hurt it one little bit.
Right. No, if you don't do it, then you're not going to notice it at all. So don't.
They did a heel turn on their own country.
I'm looking up right now what
the countries are.
Yeah, it's bothering me. There we go. UK. Sorry guys, don't want any dead air, but of course advertisement.
Want me to sing?
Please don't.
I don't know all the countries. I don't care about the other countries. I probably should, but...
Here we go. List of the countries in the United Kingdom. England, Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales. There's a fifth one. Why is this not listing the fifth one?
Because they broke off one to their own.
They may have
boom.
England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. I thought there was a fifth. Okay, I stand corrected. So I named them. I just didn't name. I said Northern Wales, and it's Ireland.
A fifth one.
Yeah. All right. So those countries are the ones that broke away from this union. So Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina decide one day, hey, we're done playing with the United States dollar, and we want to do our own thing.
They're the NWO of countries.
So, not to beat a dead horse with it, how does it affect us? Again, it only affects you if you've got money tied up in stocks and bonds and 401k. Other than that, you should be okay.
You won't even notice it.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Oh, well.
It's the big talk for finances like CNBC and other things along that line. Hey, Leo, come here. Since you're making all that noise in the background.
Birthday boy.
Come here, birthday
boy. The birthday boy,
making all
Leo.
that noise in the background.
Happy birthday, Leo.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Say it louder. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Whose birthday is it today?
Me.
Who's me? Who's me? Is it Daddy's birthday?
No, it's my birthday.
Your birthday?
My birthday.
How old are you?
4?
4? Are you? No, you're 2.
No way.
No.
Yeah, you're 2.
No.
What'd you get for your birthday yesterday?
Monster trucks and food and cars.
Monster trucks, food, and cars.
Yeah, who got you these things?
Look at these cars. These are cool.
Who got you those? Do you remember who got you those?
I gave them out to the party.
You got them at the party?
Yeah. Your Uncle Joe gave them to you, didn't he?
No.
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 Every people gave me it.
Every people.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do for dinner tonight? Should we eat mud pies? You want to eat mud for dinner?
No.
Do you want to eat grass?
No.
Should we eat trees?
No.
How about Chuck E. Cheese? You don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
How
do.
about
I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
me and Joe go to Chuck E. Cheese and you stay here with Eva?
No.
What? You want to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Mm-hmm.
For
Okay.
those of you that can't see it, this kid is just so adorable. It's not funny.
So, okay, here's the deal, though. We can go to Chuck E. Cheese,
But you gotta play F, Marry, Kill with us.
but you can't have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, you can't have fun
It's
on any of the
against the
rides.
law. It's against the law for kids to have fun.
And we
anymore.
can't spend tickets on candy, okay? No, and you can't eat pizza. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he know the story of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yeah, we're not going to go into that.
You know, the child catcher?
Yeah, you're real nice, man. I hope someone breaks into your apartment.
Happy birthday, Leo. Now beat it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, there you go. You got to make more noise there.
That guy was creepy, wasn't he? When Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the child catcher. You ever see that movie?
Look at no, I didn't.
No?
Here's the stocks right now. Holy cats! Everything's down.
We covered
The
it.
S&P 500 is going to be the one that's going to take the biggest beating, and it should. Dow's
What,
down a lot too.
What products do we get from the UK? That could
Good question.
disappear.
Or the cost goes up. That's an interesting question. Let's look it up while we're sitting here.
I have no idea what comes from the UK. It's not like French fries.
Let's see here. We
Car-
get almost everything from frickin' China.
China, I know. Doesn't say, does it?
Let's see here. Other than the... Yeah, got it right here.
Do you?
Imports and exports.
This is going to be interesting.
Are we even one of their top trading partners? Looks like we're not. We're more of a banking... Oh,
Here
banking.
we go. Look, up go.
That's not us.
Notice all the products we get from the UK. Look. I've never heard of half of them.
Most of that stuff I've never even heard of.
Nope, Sunbites. I've heard of Sunbites before. Well, they just went up to $20 a bag. It's just basic stuff that you can get here in the United States.
Like I was saying, I understand it, what's going on with it, and if I read up on it and got up to speed on the bulk of it, that stuff there, we don't buy that stuff.
Viagra. What? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, we don't get that from there. So, anyways, well, let's get right on to the fun part of the
We gotta
episode.
play F, Marry, Kill.
Yeah, no, we're doing that right now.
I got a good one for
I
you
got
this
3
time.
for you. You want to go first again, or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. What are your 3?
My 3 are Oprah Winfrey.
I had her written down, and I scratched her up. No, I do have her written down. So you're gonna get her too.
But you have her on the death pool. Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah. Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg. Or Precious. You know who Precious is? The fat actress.
But that's an actress. You need to know her name.
Her name is. She has some weird name.
Okay,
But
we'll
just
go
call
with
her
Precious.
Precious.
Oh, jeez. Well, the 3 I was going to give you was Tori Spelling, Oprah, and Taylor Swift. So we both got Oprah on our list. So F, Marry, Kill here, huh?
Oprah has all that money.
Yep, I'm marrying Oprah. Well, that's a long-term thing. Ooh.
Yeah. Good luck. Precious or a Whoopi?
Yeah, the girl that plays Precious.
If you make love to Whoopi, does that make you gay? Because she's not really a woman, is she? I mean, Wolfie. You gonna make Wolfie to Wolfie?
I am not making Whoopi to Whoopi.
You're not making Whoopi to Whoopi.
I'm
no
having
matter
fun
what.
with Precious and
Wow.
sayonara Whoopi Goldberg.
That's tons of fun with
Yep.
Precious.
I'm gonna strap a 2x4 to my rear end for that one.
Now, why wouldn't you? Because
Don't ask why. I just gave
Don't
you my
ask
answers.
why?
No, marrying Oprah for the obvious. Whoopi,
Whoopi has money too, though.
I'm not having.
And you don't have to have sex with Whoopi.
That's.
But you don't have to have sex
But
with
that's
Whoopi if you marry her.
the
You wouldn't have fun with Oprah?
I'm going long term with Oprah. That's just what it is.
Gold digger. You.
That's right. You're damn right.
You're a gold digger.
All right. So Tori Spelling, Oprah,
Ooh.
Taylor Swift. There's your list.
Never been a fan of Taylor Swift.
I can't stand that woman, and I'm sorry, and it's not because I hate her. I just don't like her music. I don't like her fan following. She's got annoying music. I can't stand her music. She's a great human being, I'm sure, but I can't stand her.
See, to me, this is a no-brainer to me. These 3 here are pretty much no-brainers to me.
Okay, go.
I would have to kill Taylor. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Sweet.
Never a fan of yours. Never will be. Oprah, she has the money. Tori's probably, to me, I think Tori's hotter than Oprah.
Well, yeah, sex appeal wise.
So I'd have to have fun with Tori and marry Oprah.
You could double bag
I'd
Tori.
I'd be a gold digger too.
Double
But
bag
Tori has a horse face.
Yeah, that's why I said double bag. One for her
But
face
she's not
and one for.
that bad to look at. I mean,
At times.
Beverly 90210 Tori
Beverly?
or
Beverly Hills.
Hills 90210.
I don't know. Pick one. Whatever
Or
one you want.
Saved by the Bell, Tori Spelling.
She was.
She was Screech's girlfriend.
Yeah. I don't know. That's your call on that one.
Yeah, I'd have to have fun with Tori.
So you're
and then funning
Tori,
Tori,
marrying Oprah,
marrying
killing
Oprah.
Taylor.
Everybody wants to marry Oprah. Who wouldn't want to marry Oprah? All that money.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's official. Last week, the Florida Pro Wrestling T-shirts came out. Fighting for a Cure 3. All proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. You can find them up on my website, briangouldshow.com.
The link is up there to order them.
Yep, you can order large and extra large. They're limited quantities right now because of the event. Also, you can find them on Florida Pro Wrestling's Facebook page. Same thing. You'll see a picture of the T-shirt there. The links are underneath them, so just click. When you're reading the description, there's a little gray word. It says more. Click on the more, so it opens up the rest of the box and you can read it, because people are like, oh, how do I get one? And it's like, come on, I put that up there. Read more. That's the key. Read more. Buy a T-shirt. They're only $20. Can have them shipped right to your house. And I'm shipping them personally, so the moment you pay for it, I'm going to the post office and dropping it in the mail, and you'll get it in 3 to 4 days. Unless you're in Hawaii or Alaska, then it's an extra day for shipping. But U.S. shipping only. If you do buy one in Canada, I will email you back personally with shipping rates, because it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And then, too, coincidentally, our European listeners, if you order one as well, I'll get back to you and let you know what shipping is over there. And obviously, it's going to take longer to get there. But thank you guys for listening, and
Thanks
please,
for your support.
please buy a shirt. And if you don't want the shirt, you can still donate. You can click the Florida Pro Wrestling American Cancer Society logo. It's on the right side of the screen when you go on the website, briangouldshow.com. You can donate $1, donate $5, donate something, please. And every penny of it's going to the American Cancer Society. The only money that they don't get is what you guys don't donate. If you don't pull your stinking wallet out of your pocket or purse and punch in your card and donate $5, $10, $3, 29 cents, whatever it is that you don't donate, is what they're not getting. I got asked that on the radio show when we did that Macho Man Randy Savage,
Yep.
Mr. Barry's
And
Macho
we
Man.
will be there again.
Yeah, and a fan asked, do all the monies go there? And I'm like, yeah. And I looked right at her. I said, what monies don't? And she's like, well, whatever it costs for the venue. And I was like, no, the money that doesn't go to them is what you don't donate. Right. So if you're thinking it's stingy on our hand, that everything's full disclosure. Never mind.
We profit in no
we
way
don't. We lose money.
whatsoever.
We rent the building.
Yep.
We pay for everything, and we don't.
That's my donation. That's our
Exactly.
donation.
There you go. That's FPW's donation. So please, to be repetitive once again, donate something. Donate $1. Donate $5. Donate $1.28. Someone last year donated $23.46, and I guarantee you that was to probably test to see if we were getting it right to the penny. And guess what we reported at the end of the night for the check presentation?
That penny.
The 3,200,
Yep.
yada, 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 and the 46 cents.
Yep.
Every penny goes to them.
Yep.
So please help us help the American Cancer Society find a cure. Fighting for a Cure 3 is going to be a success.
Road Warrior Animal.
The
Legion of Doom.
one of the greatest if not the greatest tag teams of all time.
Absolutely.
He will be there doing autographs, and
You can get your picture with him wearing those spikes.
with the spike shoulder pads. That'll be pretty
Yeah.
cool. And not to mention some great wrestling action. We have a great card put together, top to bottom, probably our best card ever. And that's saying something because our last 2 cards for Fighting for a Cure was our
great.
best.
Absolutely.
So it's constantly getting better.
And Mr. Gould is going to be on the
I'm
card.
opening up a can of whoop ass on Mark Boswell there. He decided to issue that bull rope challenge, so I accepted it. And Mr. Boswell, I know you're out there buying motorcycles, or whatever the hell it is that you're doing, but you don't realize what you signed up for when I accepted that challenge.
What is your beef with him? We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah. So good luck to you. Have a very safe flight here when you get here, Boswell. But when that bell rings on August 13th, your ass is mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You have anger issues.
I'm getting shaky and sweaty right now talking about it. I can't wait to get in the ring and beat his head all over that ring.
You think you're going to beat him?
I know I'm going to beat him. There's no thinking about it.
If not, can we get the Joe Cool show? Brian Gould might not exist after August 13th. It might be.
Then you grab
Hello,
the torch.
everybody. This is Joe Cool. Welcome to the Joe Cool Show. Go Boswell.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Please go to BrianGouldShow.com for the FPW, American Cancer Society stuff. Check out the links at the top, Celebrity Death Pool, the on-demand stuff. And for you fellas that like interesting pictures and stories of ladies, there's a ladies tab up there too. And for the ladies that like interesting stories and pictures as well, check it out.
Transgender.
No. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you guys next week.
Have a good day.
Good Monday morning, and welcome to a new episode of the Brian Gould Show. Of course, I'm your host, Brian Gould.